Welcome back. Let's do fractions. Fraction. The plot below shows the volume left in 4 cans. Each dot represents the volume of 1 can. If we split the amount of paint so that each had the same amount, which shows how much paint would be in each can. So 2.5 plus 8 plus 5.5. 2.5 plus 5.5 plus 16 divided by 4. 6. What? That can't be right. It should be 4. Right? So 8, that's 16. 16 divided by 4 is 4. What's the total time of the 4 students? 8.5 times 2 plus 7.75 plus 7.25. 32 minutes. The plot shows the weight of 9 box turtles at the center, nature center. The nature center rescued a 10th turtle. The turtle's weight was 3/2 of the much as the heaviest turtle. What was the weight of the 10th turtle? So 2 times 0.75 is 1.5, which seems to be in line with other turtles. The plot shows the length of 5 neck warmers that Mary knit for a family of giraffes. The warmest neck warmer was blue, the longest 2 were pink. How much longer was the combined length of the pink neck warmers than the blue neck warmers? So 6 plus 6.5 is 12.5 minus 4.5 is 8. Yeah, the units is in feet. We're so good. I'm going to do all of this now. The amount of time it took 5 mice to navigate a maze is recorded above. How many seconds did it take for the maze? How many seconds did it take for the 3 mice with the shortest time to navigate the maze? So 1, 2, 3. All together. So 9.75 times 3. 29.25. Pedro is measuring the thickness of his favorite book. He rounds his measurement to the nearest 1/8 inch and records the information on the line below. Each point represents 1 book. List the thickness of the 3 thickest books from greatest to least. 2 inches. 1.4 inches, or 1.344 to 1.75, yeah. Oh, it wants to be a fraction. Yeah. 1.34. The 3 thickest books. So 2, 1/3, 1/3. Create a line plot that shows all the measurements of the number line below. Click above tick marks to add dots. Click on tick marks to remove dots. So 7 1/4, 7 3/4, 7 3/4 again, 8 1/2. 12 pumpkins. Clyde picked the lightest pumpkin. Cohen picks the 2 heaviest pumpkins. How much more do Cohen's pumpkins combined weight than Clyde's pumpkins weigh? So 14.5 times 2 is 15 times 2 minus 1. So that's 30, so that's 19. 29, I mean. Yeah. Minus 13.75. 15.15 and 1/2. Yeah, that seems right. No, doesn't seem right. $14.5 times 2. That minus 13.75. Oh, I did my math. I should have done. I meant that. That's frustrating. You start. Start over. Try again. We have 4 hummingbirds. 2.5 plus 3 plus 4.5 plus 5. 15. 15 bears. One and a half. Three and a half. 3 1/8. 5 and 3 and 3/4. There we go. 5/8. 6/8. 6/8 again. I wonder if I'll ever say it wrong because it's not, because I didn't simplify to the least common denominator. The measurements are now rounded to the nearest quarter mile. 1/2. 3. 1. 1.5. 1. 1/2. 3. 5. 5. 1. Good job. 3 3/4. 3 1/4. 3. 3 times as great. Or the mass of the heavy puppy is 3 times that of the mass of the lightest puppy. List the weights of the 3 lightest baking soda samples. 2. Oh, it wants that. So 2 1/2. 2 1/2. 3 1/2. 2 1/2. 2 1/2. 3 1/2. 3 lightest baking soda. They're all rounded to the nearest quarter of an inch. So that's 8 1/4. 2. 8 3/4. 8 1/2, 7 1/2, 9, 7 3/4. The length of Ava's 4 favorite songs. What's the length of all the songs? 5.5 times 2 plus 4.75 plus 4.25. 20. There we go. Kyle surveys the students in our classroom to find out how much time they are spending their homework last night. The results are plotted below. Okay, now click out. Okay, there we go. The measurements are rounded to the nearest 1/4 of an hour. Each point represents a student. List the shortest and longest homework times. Shortest time is 1/2. Longest time is 1 3/4. We're so good. We got 1. 5th grade math. Let's see. We just need to do this twice. That should be done. Must be true about a parallelogram. Yes? Question mark? I think it just it needs 2. Is it only 1? No, I can bounce it up. GHI is a acute isosceles, isolated. I think scaling, they're all different. Equal hour rule, there's equal. That is not a rhombus. That could be a rhombus. That is a rhombus. It's the same lengths on each side. Rectangles, rectangle, not rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. Which statement is true about squares? What statement about squares and rectangles are true? Which statements about squares and rectangles are true? Both have 4 angles, both are quadrilaterals. C is not. Here's the Venn diagram. What characteristic about the shapes in each circle but different? What characteristic is the same about all the shapes in the circle but not different from all the other shapes not inside the circle? So we can say rectangles. These are rectangles. And these are rhombi. Rectangles, that seems right. Rhombi. There you go. Good job, Hoban. Which of the following rectangles, which of the following shapes is not rhombi? Rhombuses. Are rhombuses. There we go. What's saying about squares and quadrilaterals are true? Both have sides of equal length. I don't know, both have shapes. Squares and equilaterals are true. Is a rectangle. Rectangle. Not a rectangle. Patrick cleared. DEF is a scaling equilateral. Equal length. Triangles. Regular polygons. Is a triangle not a polygon? What are the other options? Polygons. What's the difference between a polygon and a regular polygon? Oh yeah, it's a regular polygon. Yeah, I got stars too. I'm so fancy. Got 100%. But I need to get 100% plus the challenges. And you'll do this again. There we go. Which of the following shapes are rhombuses? Nope. Yeah. DEF is a acute equilateral. There's a square. That is also a square. That is not a square. Trapezoids and rhombi. They don't necessarily have. Yeah, I guess they do have the same number. Trapezoids don't have lengths of equal sides. Yeah. Rhombuses are like this. There's this angle, and so you're gonna always have a squared plus b squared. A rhombi has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 equal sides. A rhombus has 2 pairs. Is a rectangle also a rhombus? And 2 pairs. Is any rectangle? Is a rectangle a rhombus has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 sides of equal length. A rectangle has 2 pairs of opposite sides that are equal. It could be. I don't think there's enough information. It's like a square could be. A square is a rhombus. But then this is not a rhombus. A rhombus has 2 pairs. Is that a problem? A rhombus has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 sides of equal length. A rectangle has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 2 pairs of opposite sides that are equal. Is a rectangle also a rhombus? What? A square is a rhombus and a rectangle. Thus, a square is, but then a lot of rectangles. And 2 pairs of opposite sides are equal. A rhombus has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 sides of equal length. And a rectangle has 2 parallel sides and 2 pairs of opposite sides that are equal. A square should fit should a should be a rhombus, right? A rhombus has two pairs of opposite sides that are equal. I guess it's a typo. Two pairs of opposite sides that are equal. Side lengths of different opposite side lengths. A square is a is that true? A square is a the question should read two pairs of opposite side lengths that is it a typo? A rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of opposite sides. Has two pairs of opposite sides that are equal. I don't know. Of equal length. A rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of opposite sides. A square is a rhombus and a rectangle. Is a rectangle also a rhombus? It can be. Very confusing, and then two pairs of opposite side lengths that are equal. And I don't like this question. A rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of opposite sides that are equal. Opposite sides that are equal. Which it should disprove the answer. Should disprove the answer. A square is a rhombus and a rectangle. This should disprove. The question should read ... two pairs of opposite side lengths. I don't know how you would word it. Two pairs. The question is vague. The question I think I'll just leave it at that. This should disprove the answer. The answer is wrong. A rhombus has two pairs of parallel sides and four sides of equal length. A rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of opposite sides that are equal. The question is assuming that the side lengths are opposite side lengths are of different lengths. A rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of opposite sides that are equal. A square is a rhombus and a rectangle. The question is assuming that the opposite side lengths are of the opposite side lengths are of different length. I don't know how to wordsmith it to make it better. A rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of I don't know. The question, a square is a rhombus and a rectangle. Thus, a rectangle can also be a rhombus. A square is a rectangle and a rhombus. Thus, a rectangle can also be a rhombus. The question a square is however, any other rectangle is not a rhombus. It's a rectangle rhombus. A square is a rectangle. A square is a rhombus and a rectangle. Thus, a rectangle can also be a rhombus. However, any other rectangle is not a rhombus. However, any other. The question, however, the question is correct for most, not all. However, any. It's not a rhombus. And opposite side lengths are of different length. The two pairs of. I think I'll quote entirely. The question is assuming that the two pairs of opposite side lengths. Sorry. That are equal are of different length. I inferred that. Thank you. And that'll be nice. I'll then say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What should I say? I suggest.